Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today I have some gameplay. Yes, I actually live recorded this. Well, this voiceover is actually done a second, well, not a second, but a little bit after this game because my audio screwed up somehow. I don't know why alignment was completely off and I couldn't quite fix it, so it's just easier to re-record this. So yeah, I did actually live record this, so just so you know, this isn't cherry-picked, this is just a game I literally just played. So I've just been looking on the live server, like, what is the landscape like right now? How is it after the 0.18 patch, 9.18? What has changed? How are things? So I took some different tiered light tanks. I took an artillery. Yes, I actually played an artillery. And just to see, what's going on, how are things, how are things going, basically. So taking a look here at the tier 8 light tank in a tier 10 game, bottom tier. Great. And looking over at my side, I see two light tanks. Are they in a platoon? Why does this thing always screw up? It's so annoying. Let go of my mouse. Thank you. I don't even see the list. No, we're actually not in a platoon. There's two AMX 1390s on my side here. So we got a T124 here, and we can just barely get some shots into his engine neck there to get some spine damage on him. That shell disappeared. Hopefully went into his track. That was the goal, at least with that shot. Let's attempt one more. Oh, that one in as well. Good stuff. Just before he turned. Come on, come on, come on. Reload, reload, reload. Darn. Couldn't quite make it. Is he going to peek out? He is. Let's put one into his tracks there to hopefully keep him tracked. That's the goal here, at least. Now, I don't have 6th sense here. TVP is saying follow me. TVP is just heading out there on zone and he's saying help. So I turn my gun around and boom. Boom? Where the hell did that shot go? I have no idea. Ow, ow, ow. I hate bullshit wagons so much. That was half my health, and that's still my problem I have with light tanks. Light tanks, they're just, I love light tanks. They are, I think, the most fun things to play in World of Tanks, because they are absolutely the most rewarding if you get a good game. But the whole if you get a good game is always so questionable in these tanks. Like, one shot that you couldn't use, that you really didn't need to have in your face at that moment, can completely ruin your gameplay. I just spotted a Centurion behind me. I'm looking at my map going like, well, shit. Put a shot into the object there. I want to have that object dead. Making sure the Centurion isn't coming up here. Letting him go for a second. Can we get the finishing shot just before he goes into? Nope. Dang it. Okay, we need to focus our attention on the Centurion because he's getting into our base. Put one in. Trying to go for a tracking shot there. Did go into his tracks but didn't take him off, sadly. We do have a Rheinmetall bullshit wagon on the other side as well. And artillery. So let's go over here. He's requesting damage. Well, let's go do that then. Can we finish him off? And yes, we can. Finish off the Centurion there. Backing out here, making sure we don't hit the Scorpion. Give him room to maneuver. And I think that was it actually for the game. I don't think there's anything else I'm gonna see. I'm gonna make an attempt for the artillery. Oh no, actually, that one. I don't think about it. Oh, don't have the elevation. Back up a little bit. Put a shot in. Actually take his tracks off. That actually went wide. That was his outside track. I'm aiming center mass. That went outside. Well, we got some spotting damage for that one, so can't complain, and that was actually it. So, yeah, let's talk here for a moment while I still run around, but nothing's gonna happen. So, the landscape, it seems to be, at least for light tanks, mostly unaffected to the point where you're gonna be shots a little bit less to hell because of the better matchmaking. So you're gonna have a little bit less bigger guns just instant one-shotting you, which was a big problem in the light tanks. So in that way it has shifted towards a slightly more positive end for the light tanks. But overall it's still a light tank that still has very little health, still up against quite often very big guns, and yeah, that was it. GG. Let's take a look at the stats. And here we are. Master Badge First Class. Got a bruiser, didn't do too fantastic, but yeah, almost 2,000 damage. Actually, okay, we did do quite nice. How much spotting did we get? 2,500, not bad. Yeah, that was a pretty good game, I have to say. And we got a mission done. Mission completed with honors, sweet. Maybe you're allowed to do at least for spotting them. Okay, cool. Next one lined up, awesome. Made 50k credits, pretty sweet, and yeah, almost 4,000 experience. So yeah, not bad. So, light tanks, what is the verdict on... I mean, this one obviously didn't change much. I don't know if this one changed. I don't know exactly about everything that changed, so don't quote me on that. But light tanks are still very much the same. It's very much still a... And I don't have 6 cents. I wasn't sure, but I don't. I don't have a good American light tank crew. Actually, I should probably put this crew in. Dang it, why is this crew in here? Why is my VK crew in there? What? I'm gonna have to look into that at some point. Anywho, crap, I could have had a much better crew in here, dang it. So, yeah, this tank, well, not this tank, light tanks in general, I feel like they're still very much a hit or miss. It's very much still dependent on the map. They still can't really take a hit. They die very quickly. It's still light tanks, you know. So in that respect, not much has changed. Even with the addition of the new tier 10s, it means you're going to get less bottom tier games where you're just hopelessly outclassed. Especially for tanks like the VK, it's going to be a lot nicer because you're just not going to have that. Well, not this VK actually. No, this VK. Yes, this is the light tank. You're just going to have a lot less bullshit where you're just bottom tier in certain tanks that are really bad. The T20 was another one of those that really wasn't that good of a light tank, so those tanks I feel like are going to benefit from all these changes a bit more than some other tanks. Some tanks did just fine as they were, some tanks were, you know, underpowered for the tiers that they got into, so I feel like on one hand it's a good thing, on the other hand it's much of the same. Light tanks have always been very strange tanks that can be freakishly good, or also, if you're unlucky, you can have a very, very, very short game. And that's light tanks for you. They're very hit or miss. And it's something that's like, it's a shame, you know? I love them. You can have fantastic games. Like the one I just had was a pretty damn good game, but I've played some other games. What? Oh, that's awesome. Apparently I got shot to hell by teammates. That's just fantastic. Okay then, lovely. 1800 credits, that's quite a bit. Who the hell hit me? Where's the damage to allies listed? Damage to allies. Yeah, one Jackson put a full shot into me. Nice. Thanks, dude. Thanks. So yeah, I've had some bad games, and that's just it with light tanks. They're all over the place. You can have fantastic games like we just had, or you have absolutely dreadfully, horrifically shitty ass crap battles, but I'm gonna have to say, I'm pretty happy with you. Blah, blah, blah. I swear I'm drinking coffee. It's still not good enough, dang it. Ah, there, last sip. Maybe that helps. Talkie juice. Yeah, I guess we did quite okay on that one. And these are the games that I love. I love being able, and this is one thing that a lot of people, some people get this and other people don't, but I tend to do my own damage in games. This is unique for me to do a good amount of damage on top of having a good amount of spotting. Usually I don't have the spotting, and I was very much afraid that those 1390s were going to get all the spotting damage, because that's what always happens with me. And I always have to rely on doing my own damage, but this time it actually worked out, and almost 4k experience. Quite pleased with that. So yeah, light tanks, they still sort of work the same as they always have. You still can have fantastic games, or you can still have absolute crap games. Light tanks, as always, are still just all over the place. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.